What's going on, America? It's your boys, the Sport Fanatic, and today we are talking about boxing. We're going to get straight to the business because today is one of those days, man. It's one of those days. Unfortunately, one of the greatest boxers of the modern era has retired. Terence Bud Crawford is officially done with the sport of boxing. Oh, my God. Man, there's so much to say about Terence Crawford. I remember when I first got introduced to Terence Crawford. Errol Spence, it was an Errol Spence fight. I never really heard of him. Oh, I heard of him one time before. He was fighting on BLK with David Avanesian. And I just heard that he was being blackballed and all stuff like that, and I seen he knocked him out. But I never got a chance to watch Terence Crawford fight until the Errol Spence fight. And the three fights that I have gotten to see were just phenomenal. It's simply just what it was. He is phenomenal, man. And I have been a fan of boxing, seriously, almost 8 years now. In the last 3 years watching Bud Crawford, I see why he was blackballed. I see why Terence Bud Crawford was blackballed. He was beating the smithereens out of these folks, and they had no answer for him. He was never going to lose. Never. He was never going to lose, no matter what. So I am grateful that I can say I got to watch Terence Bud Crawford live, pay-per-views, Netflix. I am so glad I got to watch Terence Bud Crawford, y'all. I just want to talk about his career as a whole. I mean, how can you not say he's top 5, top 10, Mount Rushmore of fighters of all time? I mean, in this modern day era, he's number one for sure. 3-time undisputed, 140, 47, 68. If I'm not mistaken, he's the first fighter to go undisputed at 40 ever. He was the first undisputed welterweight in like, what was it, 30-some years? And then not only that, he took off two of the biggest heads to be undisputed. He took off Errol Spence and was damn near like the Boston Tea Party, Boston Day Massacre, or whatever you want to be, man. He obliterated Spence on prime television, on national television. He beat him to smithereens, and we ain't seen Errol Spence since. He go fight Madrimov at 54, good scrap. Takes a year off, goes to fight 168-pound King and Canelo Alvarez, and puts on a masterclass. It was time for him to retire. Let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So it was time for him to retire. And, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. What else was there for him to do? He wasn't finna go fight Jake Paul. He wasn't finna go fight Tank Davis or Boots Ennis. He wasn't finna go fight Virgil or Bakram, Tim Tszyu, Fundora, Thurman. He wasn't finna fight none of them. They don't bring any extra money to the table for him. So I completely understand the fact of retiring. I mean, he's done everything you could have done in the sport of boxing. He's been Ring Magazine champ 3 times. Undisputed 3 times. He's knocked off Pantheon greats. If you go Gamboa, Spence, Porter, Cale Brook. I'm trying to think who else at 40. He knocked off all the dogs at 47. Madrimov was a decent dude. He was one of the top dogs at 54. Canelo. I mean, what else was there for him to do, man? Terence Bud Crawford has a marquee fight in every single weight division, and there was nothing left for him to conquer. And honestly, bro, he probably is a top 10 fighter of all time. There's no way you don't make him top 10. I mean, you can go Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. You can go the 4 Kings back then in the 80s. You can go Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Robinson. That's 4 right there. All right, you can go Sugar Ray. Not Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Leonard. That's 4 right there. Robinson makes 5. Okay, you can go Muhammad Ali. He makes 6. Floyd Mayweather. That's 7. Pacquiao 8. I'm trying to think of who else can be in that top 10. Trying to think who else. Let's see. I really think that's it. So you telling me he can't fit anywhere? Oh, Roy Jones. Andre Ward. He can fit within those 10. I'm sorry. Because I definitely got him over Manny. Me personally. I got him over Andre Ward. Me personally. Andre Ward is not a top 10 fighter in my opinion. But, I just had to get it. So I definitely got him top 8 for sure. Then we can break down what you want to break down. But he's top 10 for sure. There is no way in the world Terence Crawford is not top 10 of boxing all time. He's the number 1 welterweight of the modern era. He's the number 1 lightweight of the modern era. He's the number 1 super middleweight of the modern era. Terence Crawford, this is the Terence Crawford era. He called it. This is the Terence Crawford era. And for 3 years, from when he beat Spence till when he beat Canelo, those 3 years he ran boxing. So thank you, Bud Crawford, for running boxing. Thank you for putting on the fights that the people want to see. Thank you, Bud Crawford. Your work doesn't go unnoticed. Shout out to Bomac. Shout out to the whole team over there. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. It's just, Terence Bud Crawford, man. Terence Bud Crawford, thank you, man. Thank you so much for everything you have done for the sport of boxing. I can't thank you enough. And that's all I just want to get a personal thank you message out to Bud Crawford. This ain't nothing to go deep dive into, if he's this, if he's that. I'm simply being appreciative of what he was as an athlete. And he was great, a generational great, a pantheon great, a person who could not be recreated in this sport. It's not only was he, tactical and sufficient in what he did, he was a dog. He was a powerhouse. 9 straight knockouts in the welterweight division. You was getting put to sleep. He took down Mean Machine. What you see? What you see right there? Mean Machine. And Mean Machine gave him some good work. He was blackballed for years because people did not know how to stop him. Top Rank didn't want to deal with him. PBC Showtime didn't want to deal with him. DAZN didn't want to deal with him. Golden Boy, they had him fighting on BLK, man. They had him fighting on BLK, man. So, man, he really, shout out to Turkey Alley Sheik for one. Let's say that, because without Turkey Alley Sheik, it would have been hard for Bud to revive his career the way he did those last 2 fights. Thank you, Turkey Alley Sheik, for giving us Bud Crawford on the platform that we deserved him at the highest, at the pinnacle. Reaping the fruits of his labor, man. Thank you so much. It hurts to see Bud Crawford go. I mean, I feel like he still could have fought. I mean, he could have knocked off a bunch of people. I feel like the Janet Beck drug usage scandal kind of pushed him out the way because there was nothing else to do. He could have conquered 160 if he wanted to, but it's almost like, what's the reason? What's the reason of continuing to beat everybody's ass? If I didn't beat everybody's ass, who else ass is there to beat? You know what I mean? So shout out Bud Crawford, man. That's all I had to say. I wanted to come on here and tell y'all, because I ain't been on here in a week, man. So this how we gonna come back. We gonna come back and we gonna shake up the spot, man. We gonna shake up the spot like this. Thank you, Bud Crawford, for everything you've done in the sport of boxing. I really appreciate it. You're a hell of a fighter, man. And I'm glad I got to witness you, man, to some capacity. I wish I could have watched you fight live, but in person, but the TV will suffice, man. The TV will suffice. Thank you so much, Bud Crawford. I appreciate you, man. It's the Sport Fanatic. We out. We back with more videos. Best believe that. And boxing is picking up this week and the rest of in the first quarter of 2026. So we got more to talk about the sport of boxing, but we definitely had to come give Terence Crawford his own video. It's the Sport Fanatic. Like, comment, share, subscribe, the whole nine. And I see y'all the rest of the week. All right. Bud Crawford to go.